Ladies and gentlemen,
No, we don't have time for this. We have too much to do. We gotta go right to the music. Like you gotta go right. Wait, did you cut me off again? You did, didn't you?
Well, we don't have time to discuss this. Anyway.
We'll talk about it later.
We need to get going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of As the Buckle Turns. There's going to be a two-parter going on.
So welcome to part one.
Part one is predictions for NXT TakeOver New Orleans, or as I like to call it, Narlands, as natives would call it, Narlands. And yes.
Oh yeah, morning. That's all these shows are.
Yes,
predictions.
It's just predictions and us swerving and getting crazy.
And us bitching about something on the next show, part two. We'll get to that on the second show, but I bet you can guess what it is.
Anyway, we're also going to be doing our predictions of Ring of Honor Supercard, which is also a very stacked card.
Going on at the same time as NXT TakeOver tomorrow night.
Yeah, so, Tim, my weekend looks like this. Saturday morning, we're recording on Friday.
Yep.
Saturday morning is watching New Japan Pro Wrestling's Genesis. Then Saturday evening, watching NXT.
Yep.
Then Sunday morning, watching Ring of Honor Supercard.
Yep.
And then Sunday night, watching WrestleMania. And, if I've heard the rumors right, going to bed early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll find out again when we get to that card. You'll find out why, if you don't know why. But if you've been listening to this show for a while, you know.
Yes. Anyway, let's quick. Oh, yes, sorry.
For this part one, how many matches total are we predicting?
16.
Wow.
16 matches
for part one. And wait, it's about 16 matches for part two as well.
It's only 11, actually.
Oh, 11?
Yeah, because I'm leaving off 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, because of...
I don't know who's in it!
I will take a guess about the Battle Royals. Who I think might win it.
Stab at it, but we don't know everyone that's involved.
Yeah.
Though. And we won't know until it starts.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Goldberg wins everything. Even the women's.
I was thinking Roman, but...
Oh, no, we're going to go
John
Goldberg.
Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena gets into all of the matches. And it's Jonah.
Yeah.
Or Joan.
Joan Cena beats Asuka Streak.
It's worse than the oh man.
The Money in the Bank.
No. What's his name that won the
women's
Rumble?
Harvey Whippleman.
No. Santina.
Oh,
Who got Santina?
Oh yeah, Santina.
Oh, that was
But Harvey
terrible.
Whippleman did it first in a mud match. Wow.
Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for checking this out. Go ahead and hit the like button, join the notification squad, leave a comment down below.
And tell us how much you agree or disagree with our predictions.
Yes.
In other words, agree with my predictions, disagree with Adam's predictions.
Even if they're the same prediction.
Exactly.
Anyway. All right, so...
We're
starting with New Orleans. NXT TakeOver.
Oh, really? I was going to say Supercard, but...
No. Supercard will be second.
Oh, fine.
That's the one that I think I can swerve around a little bit more with.
Okay.
Pull a Vince Russo on everything.
Yeah, no.
All right. So, NXT TakeOver, it's 5 matches again.
Yeah, because last I heard there was supposed to be maybe 1 or 2 other matches added, but apparently they have not. One of them was supposed to be the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Yes.
Which was actually on NXT this week. That ended in a draw when the Undisputed Era attacked everyone, only making it a triple threat match for the tag titles and the Dusty Classic trophy. So that kind of there, which is going to be kind of cool. Adam Cole's pulling double duty.
Yes.
So that's going to be interesting. Also, there's actually been... access tournaments all week long going on.
Really?
Yeah. One to crown a number 1 contender for Sunday morning for the UK Championship.
Nice.
North American Championship.
Okay.
NXT Tag Team Championships and the NXT Championship.
Wow.
That will take place. The winners will be crowned, I think, tomorrow, and then the winner will get their shot Sunday morning before WrestleMania. Like in the morning, like we're talking about like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock in the morning type thing.
All right.
So I was like, oh, when they announced it, like, that's kind of cool. I like that. Oh, by the way, before we begin,
Yes.
I have to ask you.
This is our third before we begin.
I know. Have you seen the picture of the NXT North American Championship?
Yes.
What do you think of it?
I like it.
I do too.
I saw the video of Triple H presenting it.
And I went and found a better photo of it. And like, no, I like it. I'm not sure I showed the color behind it, but it does still work.
Oh, it still works.
I hate when they do weird colors to begin with. Because black is just great color. It works well.
Hey, at least it's not that octagon shaped whatever that leak one was.
Yeah.
And that blue that it had was terrible.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. That's just like, so yeah, I like it. It's completely different from the other ones, but it still has that classic NXT.
Yeah.
Because when you look at the other three, they're NXT, the top.
Yeah.
This is an actual area, a region. So it needs to actually be a different design. So I like it.
Yeah. It definitely stands out as its own thing.
Yeah.
Unlike the Universal title and the WWE title that outside of some color changes is the exact same thing.
Now, if it was a black band on each belt with a red and a blue background in the center plate, which looks good when you look at photos of it, you're doctored or you get it on the video game, it looks really good. But two different brands. The point is to be two different, meaning different looks, different styles.
Yeah.
How about we go with that? Oh, wait, this is Vince McMahon. Everything, it's going to be different. Everything's different, except for everything's the same.
Exactly. You know what? Whatever.
Anyway,
so let's get into the... Ow. Oh, that was my knee.
Oh, good job.
Oh, all right. Let's get right into NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
So, just so everyone knows, Adam has already made up our pieces of paper.
Yes, I have.
Ready to go, because we had so much to do. He's like, we don't have time to do this beforehand.
Nope.
So, you went to Wikipedia.
Yes.
And kind of put the matches in order you thought they would be more likely, instead of just following Wikipedia, like we normally do.
And, I did this last year with WrestleMania.
Yep.
I kind of do it sometimes, depending on how the... Wikipedia card works. And I sometimes will move things around
if we have time.
But this is the time of year that I go, nope. I'm gonna book the show my way.
Yes, and ironically,
based upon the matches that have already been previously booked by somebody else.
Ironically, we both agree how this card will probably open.
Yeah.
Because there's only one of the matches I could see swap it. Basically, it'd be swapping places on how you have it. And what is the opening matchup for NXT TakeOver?
So my opening matchup is the 6-man tag. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 6-man.
Not a tag match.
Not a tag match. A 6-man
ladder match.
Ladder match for the North American title.
Yes.
I said one of the reasons that I decided that this was the opening match.
Yep.
This is a way to just kick the show right off, put the pedal straight to the floor, and go, guess what, everyone? Get ready for a ride.
Yeah. It's like the only other match that I could think that could open the show is the unsanctioned street fight between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. I thought it was Ciampa.
No.
Okay, I mean, I was wrong. I can't say Spanish names.
It's Italian.
Or Italian names. Basically, if it's not English or American. I can't really pronounce it. And I can't even really pronounce those half the time.
No, you can't.
Just listen how much I mumble on this show. Yeah.
All of our listeners know how much you mumble on this show.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not even going to try.
All right. So it's Adam Cole versus EC3 versus Killian Dane versus Lars Sullivan versus Velveteen Dream and Ricochet.
See, they picked the best possible people to put in this match.
It's also Ricochet's debut match with NXT, isn't it?
I thought he had a match in one already, but I could be wrong. I haven't really been...
I don't...
I thought he did.
I think this is his first...
I know he's been wrestling on the tours, but
yes.
Maybe his debut match.
I don't think he's had a TV match yet.
I don't think... He may have... I don't know. We'd have to go through, but it doesn't matter. Even if it's only been like one or two.
Yeah.
That's it. If he's had one. But yeah, this is like a tough one to call. Because, dude, I watched the announcement of the
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, and EC3 making his debut.
Mm-hmm.
He has a great theme.
Oh, by the way,
CFL money.
Right away, NXT is using him way better than TNA ever did.
Oh yeah, the top 1% is his gimmick. Fits him perfectly.
I'm just like, okay, so Eric Carter III is a complete and utter douchebag. I like it.
But not even just that, but he's like, when they're like top one, the fans are saying like, that's right, top 1%. Like, he's just, and it works. I think we'll get a chance to see the heel side of him.
Yes.
Coming forward eventually, but that was like a great way to introduce him.
Oh, I've seen a bunch of his promos recently. He is going to be that overly bragging heel. Like, he's going, if he continues this way and is written this way once he makes main roster, he'll make Miz look like a puppy dog.
I mean, that'd be the great thing. Like, having
And
these
that's
two,
great.
have these two go back over ego.
Oh my, yes.
Imagine the mics, like the
there
back
is-
and forth.
There is no other reason why they would have there's no reason for the match. Like, neither one.
The whole match is just them like,
It's
training bros.
there's no championship involved. There's no actual angle. It's just two dudes that are like, my ego is bigger than your ego. Shut up and sit down. And they're like, what are you talking about? My ego makes your ego look like nothing.
Yep.
So you don't even need to sit down. I need you to exit my ring.
Don't even come out here.
Yeah, stop coming out here. What are you doing?
So that's good. Killian Dane has been killing it since his debut.
Yes.
Adam Cole has been doing really well.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then you have Valentine Dream in this match.
Yes.
Who's, if you watched the last season of Tough Enough, he was the big WWE guy. And he actually, one of the reasons why he kind of got voted off was he started getting annoyed with other people who were saying, I live and dream this, I've always loved this. He kind of became a know-it-all to everything, and he rubbed the judges the wrong way too. So he kind of got voted off a little bit that way.
Sometimes you got to rub people the wrong way.
But not just that though, but he's taken that kind of mind frame and he twisted that, and like, let me show you how much I am the WWE wrestling kind of guy, and made this character, and he just lives it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I mean, we don't have to say anything about Ricochet. If you don't know who Ricochet is,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Google him.
The
Pause
dude's
this.
just been amazing.
Pause this.
Okay. My suggestion, Zack Sabre Jr., Ricochet match.
There you
Does
go.
not matter which company it's been with in 2017. They're all amazing.
Go get the highlights on YouTube and just see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what the highlights look like, but I don't have to. I know what it looks gonna look like.
It's and it's a ladder match. All right.
Yeah, this is a tough one. I don't know. This is there's so
Because not only is this, we're picking, who's going to climb to the top of a ladder in a 6-man match with this much talent in it.
Yeah.
We're also going, who's getting the title?
Yeah, because I was also
Who is the company saying deserves to hold this title first?
I know, and it was also Lars Sullivan, who's basically their other monster.
Yeah.
Next to Killian Dane. Oh my god, he's gonna cause chaos, and I like his character. He's a beast, and he's intelligent.
Right.
Like, that's his gimmick. Like, that's a cool idea.
Nobody does that anymore.
No.
You're either the beast, who's a complete and utter imbecile,
Yep.
or, I mean, now, actually, on the main roster, you do kind of see it right now. Through Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
He's a thinking man's monster.
Yeah.
And you're like, I mean, personally, I love Braun. We've been, other than when we were like, he's still green from, his WrestleMania work, we're seeing it's getting better. We're seeing, and then, like, that was 2017 that we were just like, well, he's getting better. He's getting up there. 2018, we're like, why is he not in the championship picture right this second?
Why is he not walking out of WrestleMania with the WWE Championship?
Exactly.
But but yeah, that's like one of the things. But he's like, Braun, I would say he's not like a monster. Yes, he's a monster among men.
Yeah.
But he's not like the typical like kind of monster like we've seen. He's not the same thing, but you know what I mean. But anyway. He's a tough one. Like I've been thinking about this like since they announced. I'm like, could give you a reason for every single person in there.
Yes.
And like when I really bring it down to it, there's really comes down to crap, I just fucked myself over again.
What does it come down
it really
to?
comes down to 3 people.
Okay.
Because Adam Cole's doing double duty,
Yes.
either he's gonna win this here or Undisputed Era is gonna win it. It really depends on how much time frame Bobby Fish is gonna be out for, and they want to keep the belts on Undisputed Era.
Okay.
But so that's one thing there. So he's the one person I could see, one of the people I could see win it. I could also see EC3 winning it.
Okay.
But they could actually, I think they're gonna save him for another spot. But make it his debut match. So he's not in the top 3. I think he'll win it, but
Okay.
he very could well walk out. But then the other person comes down to Velveteen Dream. A secondary title is to represent people coming up, or top talent who aren't challenging for the main event. Wouldn't be the best person like in a very long time? One of your homegrown who's shining,
Yeah.
who's the example of what your developmental territory can do. Making him the first, that would work.
Okay. All right.
So he's in there, and then you have Ricochet.
Yep.
As much as
I think I just gave away mine right there.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
Giggle.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go with Ricochet myself.
Okay.
Because I think if I had to break it down even more, I'd probably put it between Velveteen Dream or Ricochet, because the rumors are that they're probably looking for like a feud between those two. What better way than having it over the belt?
Okay. I mean, I like that. That's actually a great idea. Either one of them could win.
Yeah, and the reason why is because Velveteen Dream cut a promo on Twitter like all these indie guys are coming in and stealing our spots. So there's
Nice.
a little story there to kind of build towards Ricochet, a feud with Ricochet. What better way to, if Ricochet had won the title, you took my spot.
Yeah.
And if Velveteen Dreams won it, it's like he can still trash the indies, and you have Ricochet to be like, no.
Hey, you stop talking about the indies that way.
And it's just like that. So you should have it either way.
Yeah.
But my official pick, I will go with Ricochet.
Okay.
Because there's a big hype there. I think it'd be a great way to do it. But any one of them, even like Killian Dane or Lars Sullivan, would be a great pick.
So for me, the reason that I'm going with Ricochet is because personally, I'd rather see Velveteen Dream go up against either Almas or Black, whoever is the winner out of that.
We already saw the match that Black and
Exactly.
Velveteen Dream can have.
Because of that, I'm like, no, I want to see more of him at that level.
Oh, so do I. But I think that he's with EC3.
Oh, I think the
there.
better, personally, if you're going, once again, long-term planning.
Yep. Which we do get in NXT.
Velveteen Dream doesn't get, once again, loses his chance at the top. But it gets brought into whoever ends up, because for me, the immediate feud after this is Ricochet and EC3.
Yeah, it could be a good one.
And it's just because, and the best part is, EC3 doesn't trash Ricochet at all during this.
No.
He trashes the belt over and over again in promos.
Yep.
And just being like, I didn't even want it. It's a complete and utter crap. You know, why? I was there because I was asked to be part of the match. You know, I was lending my 1% to this match.
See, that is completely opposite of what his debut promo was.
But that makes, once again, just the ego of this heel
by not winning the belt.
He just admits that he's like, I didn't even care.
I came for the NXT, not
that
became an opportunity to make a...
Yeah, and you're like, but what? Like, and Ricochet's the one who's like, weren't you talking about that you were just the best and that this was going to be the best thing for you?
You're going to be giving it? It should be giving it to you?
Yeah. And he's like, well, you know, of course it should have been given it to me, but really, I don't need to work for it. Yeah. And then, like, Ricochet just challenges him. And finally, EC3 is like, fine, I'll accept your challenge. Put your belt on the line.
Yeah.
That's the moment that you're like, all right. Like,
Ricochet's like, You mean the belt that you said is beneath
Is
you?
beneath you, and that's how the back and forth
Yeah.
between them goes.
It could be.
Adam Cole, really, I just see him with the Undisputed Era.
Not just that, but I see him in a better picture as in the NXT picture.
Yeah.
This is a good spot for him. If he walks away with it, it's a great spot for him. But at the same time, I kind of want to see him more there. I also would love to see him to be the one to take the belt off of Black.
Yeah. Personally, I would rather have it be Velveteen Dream.
Oh,
Especially since they've already had one match. That's part 2 of their 3-part match.
yeah. But it'll be interesting to see where they go with this. But
Okay.
we both agree, Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Okay.
All right. So the next match that I have lined up is the Triple Threat Tag Team match. It's the Undisputed Era versus Authors of Pain versus Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
You really hate Adam Cole, don't you? Because
I do.
Because he has to go from the ladder match right into a tag match.
But once again, that's part of the story.
Yes.
Is that because of him deciding this, they're like, nope, and he just stays out there.
Yeah. He says, I think.
What would be even better though is if he wins,
Yeah.
and stays out there, and he's just like, "Where's my partner?
Yeah.
You ready to get?"
They come out. Bobby Fish comes out with
both belts.
Yeah.
Hands his over, and Adam Cole's holding up 2. Yeah. Bobby Fish has got his one.
I think Bobby Fish is the one that's out. It's
crap.
Kevin O'Leary.
Yes.
Who's the one who would be teaming with him.
Yep.
But Bobby Fish could come over to hand his belt to him, so he'd be like there.
Yeah.
But he'll be there. So it would
that would be a cool sight to see.
It would be a nice little thing there.
And then immediately
lose the belt. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what goes on. But yeah, this should be a very good show, I think.
Yeah.
Especially since the people in the match
yes
are Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
I know.
So I'd be okay with this. But so do you have? Because we have the Authors of Pain,
Yeah.
Undisputed Era, and the combine of Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
I know. For me, it's a little difficult.
Yeah.
Because I do want Undisputed Era to continue to kind of go along the lines of New Day.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, they just keep winning.
Yeah.
I do want the Authors of Pain to be holding those belts again.
See, I believe the Authors of Pain are coming up after this. So
Right,
that's why they're not gonna.
That's another problem. Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong, I don't think have the team dynamic yet.
Depends on what they're.
I mean, they were just recently put together, so
Yes, because the person who was originally supposed to do team with, couldn't.
yes,
Due to an injury, so that's why they're. Their match for the untelevised match at Royal Rumble for the UK title was really good, apparently.
yeah,
So it's one of those things where it's just like great combination. It really comes down because Triple H actually had on a conference call, someone asked him about the North American Championship. What is this kind of the goal of this? Was this part of another long-term strategy of NXT getting another hour or more time? Does he see eventually NXT getting a secondary title for the women because of more time and all that? And Triple H basically said, you basically answered the question for me overall, but these are the long-term goals. And he did say the UK title because as a expanding out, because while they had a short-term, like a year lap to do the UK TV show for the network.
yeah.
He says that's still a goal. That's still in the works. It's just sometimes how fast you want them to happen don't always work out.
No.
So therefore, but that's still part of the goal. Having the NXT North American Championship is part of that kind of broader of NXT's brand. And he says even yes, he would love to see a secondary title for the women going forward. Which obviously at this point I definitely would want to see a tag title.
I swear, once he takes over,
Oh yeah,
there will be more than 4 belts
yeah,
on a show.
yes, and they'll be balanced.
Yes.
really well.
And you won't have like.
But also I could see
Yeah.
him blending the women's tag team. Women would be on one show. Tag teams would be on one show. I think we'll see.
I mean, you could also allow the women's tag
Yeah,
be a drifting belt.
yeah,
You know, the champions can show up on either show.
yeah.
But if they show up on Raw one week, they can't show up on SmackDown the day after.
Yeah.
Like it has to be a full week.
See, that's what I would just say. Put the women on all one show, the tag team on another show, and do it that way.
I know.
So, but yeah, that long term, I think we're not that far away. Still 5 years at the earliest, I think. But we're eventually going to be getting an all women's brand. Guarantee it at some point.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yes,
it's gonna happen,
and it'll be SmackDown.
Yes,
which I'm okay with that.
I mean, there'll still be the the men's division on there.
No. I can see them eventually branching it out into an all women's brand, at some point. That's what I'm saying. Like 5 years from now.
No, not even close.
You don't think so?
I'm gonna call it now. It's gonna be like 20.
No.
The reason is because you will have to slowly phase out all of the men's division from SmackDown, and you will see an immediate ratings drop. Only because people are like, well, what's the point in turning in? They're putting all of my favorite wrestlers over there.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, that's why I'm like, they're gonna have to slowly build the women's division bigger and bigger and bigger.
But that's the goal.
In 5 years, you're not going to do that. You have to hire 20 to 30 more women to make that a reality, and they're not in a hiring phase.
Depends on what they're looking for. But I can see a minimum of 5 years. I say a minimum. When you say minimum,
in 5 years, they would have their own network show.
No, I don't.
It would be a 205 Live or an NXT level show.
I think they will bypass the all women NXT network show.
I see all of the women, within 5 years being moved over to SmackDown, and SmackDown being the heavy women's show.
Yeah.
But not being a women's only show.
Yeah. But like I said, this is my minimum. And when you say a minimum, usually it never is the minimum.
That's why, 20 years.
No, that's too far.
No.
In my opinion.
We're 20 years out from the Attitude Era, and we're still talking about it.
I know.
So, yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be 20 years. But anyway.
So, who are you calling for this match?
I'm actually going to go... see, this is a tough one. Because, again, it goes back to where
we're on the second match, and we're a half hour into the show.
I know.
Because you're stalling.
Yeah, big time. I won't do this for Ring of Honor because I really don't know. Okay, I'll just go with this guy. But I'm gonna go with, because I don't think it's gonna be Authors of Pain, and depending on what's going on with Bobby Fish and how long he's gonna be out will determine this. But I am gonna go with Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne.
Okay, we're once again agreeing.
I'm going with that one just because I think they really want. Triple H wants to push Pete Dunne. He really wants to push Roderick Strong.
What's an easier way to push both of them than put them right in the tag division?
Yeah, and it's not like what you have on Raw or SmackDown where you just throw people together as a team. This actually made sense.
Yeah,
in a sense, a weird sense because it's storylines because they just had a great feud, but why all of a sudden this? But it works, and they work well together. So
all right.
So that's what I'm going with.
Okay,
they're taking the belts and the cup.
Really? Oh, yeah. No, that's totally true. The reason that I'm going with them is they seem... For me, it's a moment where I just went, I'm going to throw a 3-sided die and try to figure this one out. For me, it's a reason that I'm doing that is because everyone's pretty much equal.
Yeah.
You could throw it anywhere at this moment.
If I had to make a choice, like this, booking wise, I'd give it to the APA, not the APA, the Authors of Pain. Wow, and hold off on their call up for one specific reason.
What?
With the Bludgeon Brothers taking the belts at WrestleMania, which I believe, let them run through the tag department, destroying people.
Okay.
And then who can dare take them on? Authors of Pain come up. It's like, we destroyed the tag division in NXT. We're here to show you there. And you have the Bludgeon Brothers versus
Authors of Pain.
And that would be a great match.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
So that's what I would do booking wise. But I think they're gonna be called up at WrestleMania. And they'll probably if they call them up to Raw, that'll be a little bit better because you can still keep them away. You could still build to
Yeah.
that. But all right, what's the
Okay.
next match?
Next up is Johnny Gargano
Yep.
versus Tommaso Ciampa.
So this again goes with storylines. What are they planning to do with Johnny Gangaro?
Gangaro.
Gangaro.
Gargano.
Gangano. Gangano?
Gargano.
Gargano?
Yeah.
What?
Gargano.
That guy. What are they gonna do with him?
Yeah.
Because there's rumors that he could possibly be wanting to use him on 205 Live, which would be an excellent spot for him because he was a big part of the Cruiserweight Classic.
He's the one who's been injured, right?
No,
No.
Ciampa.
Okay.
Ciampa.
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 CHEE.
Ciampa. but so they could use that. It could be used in NXT still. So the storyline is that if he Gargano wins,
Yep.
he gets back in NXT.
Right.
So I can see both ways going. I'm gonna go with Johnny.
Okay.
I can see that. I could very much see him losing and be moving on to like 205 Live or even the main roster. But I could see them, him also win and retain.
Right.
That'd be a cool storyline. We could still that way we could build this food even longer.
Oh no, for me,
Yep.
he's getting called up.
Yeah.
So I have it that Ciampa is winning. The best part of this is that Gargano is going to show up on Raw like 2 nights later
Yep.
and be like, dude, you got me fired from that show. I got hired over here, and shakes hands with Rockstar Spud. I mean, wait, what's his name? What's his current name?
Drake Maverick.
Yeah, Rockstar Spud. and Spud's like, I want to introduce you to my newest signee for 205 Live.
Yeah.
And out comes Johnny.
Yeah,
And the best part of this is the fact that like the next NXT,
Yeah.
Tommaso is throwing a fit over this. He's like, what? He got hired over there. He was supposed to, and
William
Regal is over there going, no, he just got fired from our show.
Yeah, it's like it was like he's gone from NXT.
He's gone from NXT.
You didn't say from WWE.
Yeah.
You said NXT.
So he could go to any of the shows.
Yep. No. I think it's a good time for him to come up. I would like to see him be used in NXT a little bit better. Not better, but again, more. And I love to see
it
this
would be
feud.
cool to have him randomly show up on NXT as a invited guest.
Yeah, of his wife.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. And like, Tommaso's just like, he's supposed to be gone from here, and it's like he's an invited guest. The storyline is that he's banned from NXT forever.
Yeah. He's a guest. He's been told if he goes anywhere near you, he will be thrown out and will not be allowed back in. But so it really depends on what the storyline
Comes out to do to be part of commentary.
Yeah, it'll be interesting what they go with this. But
Yeah,
I look forward to it.
Yeah, I actually would like for them to be in basically an interpromotional feud.
Oh yeah, because when he eventually comes up to the 205 Live,
Yep.
You can imagine Johnny being the Cruiserweight champion at that time.
Exactly.
You have So either way, we're gonna get this feud. I kind of would like to see it on NXT, but we gotta pick this up because we're only a half hour and we've only done 3.
Really? Somebody's been stalling over there.
Yeah.
All right,
stop
next
it.
up, we've got it's the Women's Championship. Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. Who do you have?
See, last time I went with Baszler,
I know.
and the match was still pretty good.
It was a great match.
But the rumor is that Ember Moon's being called up.
Okay.
Some point. Again, that could be
At some point.
there could be
be a Tuesday.
no, like it could be right after WrestleMania, or it could be like sometime in June.
Yeah,
So it really
okay.
kind of depends on going there. I'm gonna go with Baszler again because I think the storyline that they've been having, it works with her. Ember Moon can have like not a great title reign, but that just gives her more flair when she's whatever show she's on, to really be better.
All right.
It's like yes, it was NXT champion, but it wasn't the best. When I win the women's channel on Raw or SmackDown, which will probably be Raw because keep her away from Asuka.
Yes.
Would be there. But
I am taking Moon on this one.
You're gonna take Moon again?
Because I have one of two ways. Either she stays until whatever SummerSlam the takeover is, and then loses it there.
Yeah.
Or gets called up while still having it, only to be told you need to relinquish it.
Yeah.
Now that you are signed with this, and she's just like, okay. She's like, there's bigger fish to fry here.
Yeah.
I'm done with that. That's a little piece. Once again, dumps it right into the trash. And you're like, whoa, too far. She's like, no, okay. Turns it in.
But no, yeah, I mean, like, I could definitely see it going over, but I think because at this point, Ember is ready for the main roster. She was ready this past fall.
Oh, yeah, she's been ready for a while.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that's just kind of like, okay.
I mean, at the same time, it's one of those that the main rosters have been relatively thin.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to be going out of their way to sign people and,
to bring them up.
expand the rosters.
But also because I think Triple H is like, no, I need my people, and you're not going to rate them until you absolutely have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a good thing because he's like, also because he's been seeing what Vince has been doing to his top
my
stars.
God. Vince, Kevin Dunn, the creative team, stop it.
No, I don't even think it's a creative team. I'm pretty sure it's a Vince and Kevin Dunn thing that have been just killing them.
Really, it's a conspiracy? I think that just creative is dumb and doesn't come up with decent enough ideas.
It's possible.
I mean, then again, you hear stories of how 2 weeks on creative is a miracle sometimes.
Yeah.
Hitting you are considered a veteran at the 6-month mark.
Oh, I know.
Holding a job for 6 months should never mean that you are a veteran at doing something.
And one of the reasons is because you have to deal with Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon, egos from everyone around you. So it's not even the creative team. The team itself is stuck dealing with everyone else's egos.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I understand from the performer's standpoint. Because they're like, hey, you're making me look bad out there. So stop making me look bad. And they're like, well, I can't write you better than this person because that actually comes from the top.
Yes.
Roman Reigns is like, I'm best because Big Daddy said so. I love Vinny. Vinny McGreat.
Great.
I mean, he doesn't talk like that in real life. I'm willing to bet he's a really nice guy.
Sure, he talks like that. We know he talks like that.
I love Vinny. Anyway, so the last match of the night. We've got Andrade Almas versus Aleister Black.
I am going with Aleister Black.
Okay.
Here's why. You want to know why?
Why?
Here's why. You missed a spot right here.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Wait, that looked like fun. Can I try?
No. Ow! That was the other cheek.
That was the point. You had to get both in there.
Okay. I'm evened out, though.
Yes, exactly. It's because it's his time. Almas is had his course. He needs to be called up. He'll probably be called up to the main roster, not 205 Live. But I would love to see him on 205 Live because he has that kind of... He would do well on 205 Live. But I don't think I think he's just too heavy.
Yeah.
Like
he might be a bit too heavy.
But they could pull it off, like, obviously make it look like... Because he was from Mexico. But
yeah.
Either way, whatever one he goes on to, I would say if I was going to use him, I would use him on actually Raw. I think he would be a little bit better on Raw.
Okay.
Because Vince is constantly trying to get a new Hispanic Mexican star. He's that guy.
What do you mean? It's
because Rey Mysterio's not around, and
he is
not full time.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The Rey Mysterio has been moved over to 205 Live. So is Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
And then isn't there a third Rey Mysterio over there now?
Yes.
Every Hispanic masked wrestler is Rey Mysterio in Vince McMahon's eyes.
And also with Alberto.
Rey Mysterio, what are you doing? I just sent you out there. I'm okay.
He's like, Ray's like, I'm not even signed to the company.
I mean, I'm literally hanging out back here. With some friends. That's it.
I'm not. I don't work for you. Well, yes, you do. I just told you. That was
Kalisto.
No. And that was Sin Cara.
That's Sin Cara right over there.
That's Rey Mysterio 4. 4?
Where did 4 come from?
Where's 2?
You've got Grand Metalik over there.
Yeah, that's 6. Okay.
What? You know what? Never mind.
Right. But they've been trying, like, desperate for it. Almas is that guy.
Okay.
He's gonna be that guy that Alberto couldn't do. Even though Vince is seemingly loving Alberto and wants him back again.
Really?
Yes. Like, kid you not. He wants him back.
No.
No.
No, he's got issues.
Yes.
It's a lot of backstage issues.
So, but he could be that guy.
All right.
But yeah, I'm. Who are you picking?
Black as well.
Yeah.
The reason for that is I would actually like to see him as champion in a feud with Velveteen Dream again.
Oh yeah.
For the belt this time.
Oh, that match was so good. That match was there to put over Black.
I know. It put over both of them.
It put over both of them. What a good match should be done. But it put Dream on the map.
I know.
Because no one was expecting that out of Dream.
Not at all.
No. And it was amazing. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name.
Exactly.
That was a great story. It's like he went after him because he refused to say his name. And Velveteen Dream was so childlike that he had to have his name said.
Yeah.
Acknowledged.
Exactly.
That was awesome. That's storytelling. These stories can be so simple if you just think it through.
Say my name.
The Daily.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's the 5 matches for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. We're going to now jump over to Ring of Honor's Supercard of Honor.
And how many matches are on this show?
There's 11.
Yeah.
This is a WrestleMania level show.
Not just that. Hopefully we can do it a little bit. We can do a little bit faster than the 41 minutes it took us to do 5.
Yeah.
Also,
right.
we're not really as familiar.
No.
So this
no.
will be. It's gonna be kind of like a.
Yeah. All right.
I did see I know who the main event is.
Oh, who is? Because I have the title going as main event.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Who's in the main event?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good match.
That's
gonna be one of those. That's the one I'm gonna be like.
I know.
I can see that going both ways.
That would be cool.
So,
anyway, all right. So we're gonna start off with not the semifinals. Is it the semi? It's the finals.
Semifinals. From what I understand, looking at the card,
yeah,
the women's semifinals
are the first 2 matches of the night.
Are pre-show.
Yep.
So
technically, yeah.
Technically, will be a pre-show. But the finals will be on the actual card.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's from what I understand.
Okay.
So we'll do the pre-shows because it's a tournament.
Because it's part of the show.
And we want to talk about because we do want to hype up that Ring of Honor is finally doing something with the women.
The Women of Honor belt.
Yeah.
And, all right.
I love that it's the Women of Honor.
I know.
Not the Ring of Honor's Women Championship.
Nope.
No, I love it's the Women of Honor.
Separates them even
yes.
more. All right. So we have Kelly Klein versus Mayu Iwatani.
Yep. I believe she is from Stardom.
Yes.
Over in Japan.
Yes.
So, which I've heard good things about.
Who do you think? Because it also sets up what the final will be for the match later on.
I'm gonna go to the latter.
Mayu?
Yes.
Okay. I'm actually going with Kelly on this one.
What was it? Kelly who?
Kelly Klein.
Oh yeah, Kelly Klein. No, I'm gonna go with the.
For me, the reason is Kelly is more apt to stay in Ring of Honor instead of bouncing over to.
But see, the thing is, I think because Ring of Honor now has a deal with Stardom.
Yeah, I know.
Like they have New Japan.
Yeah.
That way they're gonna be doing stuff with more of that way. That's why they.
Yeah.
So that's a great little kind of preview there.
Yeah.
So I would work with that. I would love to see Toni Storm show up in Women of Honor.
Yeah.
Because she was awesome in the Mae Long Classic. So I'd love to see her come over. And she's the SWA. They stole my title, the name of my company. Show up, champion,
cool.
Which is the Alliance champion of Associates. It's like a Stardom World Alliance or something like that.
Cool.
Which is kind of cool. And she's also the Stardom champion. So that's kind of cool. So
all right, that's cool.
But
all
okay,
right.
so hey, we find the first match. We were disagreeing
right away.
There we go.
All right, next up is Sumi Sakai versus Tenille, or better known as Emma.
No, I am going to go with Tenille Dashwood on this one.
Yes. Okay.
Emma.
I'm just writing down Tenille.
That's fine.
She's now going to yes, for casual fans, you do have to throw in the Emma.
But
But from now on, now that we've already done it, she
But-
is Tennille Dashwood.
well, not just that, but though, at how much she was being used as Emma before she was released.
17 weeks of Emelina is coming.
Not just that, not even
And then
that.
Emelina died.
Yeah, but not only that. Like how much she was actually used as Emma.
Yeah.
Wasn't that much before she was released. So Tennille, once you look at her, like, oh, that's Emma. Oh wait, Tennille. Okay, that's her new name. Okay.
Yep.
It wasn't like it's gonna be like if it was like Sasha Banks going on the Independence thing and she's going by her real name.
Right.
And people are like, what? You have to say Sasha Banks a lot. No.
Yeah.
This once is enough.
Okay.
I think. And I'm going with. I always
You're
said I'm
going
going
with
with
Tennille.
Tennille. Who are you going with?
I'm actually going with Tennille as well.
I think she's a good candidate for the final spot. Spoiler: she's also my pick for the finals.
Damn
So
it,
when
man!
I know. Because I think
That's the reason. Like, she has a big enough name and a large enough audience.
yes,
She's
to launch
recognizable enough to launch
the
this.
women. Yeah,
I mean, in 6 months, she can lose it again.
yeah. She doesn't have like she should use it as the starting point because she has a big enough name. She was seen as a jobber in WWE,
Yeah.
which is basically how Vince sees the indie scene anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So, but she has because she was on WWE, it's just a big enough name to draw people to the Women of Honor. So that's a great starting point. So,
There we go. Sorry, just needed to bring it up on my tablet.
yes.
All right. The next one that I have is the Chucky T versus Jonathan Gresham. There it is. It's just a straight singles match. You know what? I decided
I
because
don't even know who these.
okay. So let me just go down. There is 3 other singles matches happening on the card,
Yeah, I know the rest are like tag matches.
or championship matches, or yeah. And out of everyone, this is the first one that I was just like, I don't know either one of these guys, so let's put it first.
I saw Chucky T's name on something. Oh, he was saying something about like his independent schedule for this week for
Yeah.
WrestleMania. And he said what he was doing when he's not wrestling. Monday, like after the show, getting drunk, and he's just like watching WrestleMania while getting drunk. So I'm just like, so I'm gonna go with Chucky T because of that.
You know what?
No clue who he is, but because it popped up on Wrestle Talk and they were talking about him, I'm like, I'm gonna go with him because that was kind of funny. That's kind of a nice, kind of little cool.
In that case, I'm going to go with Gresham on this one.
Go right ahead.
Because you do realize that over this weekend, I actually have a chance to win the season.
Barely.
Barely. But I have a chance of
Yes.
actually winning the season.
Yes.
Because of how many shows there are right at the end of our season.
And it's only because we're adding Ring of Honor into it. If we didn't have
And New Japan.
well, yeah, if we didn't add those two in,
It would have been physically impossible.
Yeah.
No, I'm 10 behind you.
yeah,
There's 18 matches between
yeah, but
NXT and
I guarantee we're
Yeah, I
gonna agree
know.
a lot in WrestleMania, so you wouldn't have been able to win.
problems. You know, well, I'm sure I heard.
I'm pretty sure you did pretty well in because I got a few. I know I got a few wrong.
Haven't even watched Genesis yet.
I saw the results. I just can't remember half of my picks.
All right. So next up is the Briscoes versus Jay Lethal and Hiroshi Tanahashi. This one's actually a tough one. It's because it's for the Ring of Honor Tag Championship. Because
I'm going with the Briscoes.
see, for me, the Briscoes are Ring of Honor's tag team.
Yeah.
They've been there for pretty much the entire time.
Yep.
They've been running rampant through the tag division. If they don't have the belts, they're challenging for the belts.
Yep.
They're not challenging for the belts. They're injured.
That
Or they don't care, or they're in such a feud with somebody else that they don't even have the belt on their mind.
Or they're doing a singles thing.
Yeah.
So.
Like, really, they are for Ring of Honor the way that the Dudley Boys are in pretty much every tag team division they've ever been in.
Yep. So I'm going with Briscoes because they just won the belts too.
Yes, they did.
I don't see them dropping the belts just yet, but they could. If it was WWE, they very much could drop the belts.
Well, or they hang on to them forever.
Yeah.
Now, I really do want to go with Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
only because I saw a video of him today where he ran into Ric Flair again at Access,
Nice.
which is absolutely hilarious that Jay Lethal is just like, I have to go as a fan.
Yeah.
All right. And he did a perfect Ric Flair to Ric Flair again. No woo this time.
Oh.
I mean, Rick, dude, after his health scare, he's looking old.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Like, he looks old. But yeah, the best part is at the very end of it, it's just a clip.
Yeah.
At the very end of it, Rick is just like, yeah, I remember those promos with you. Oh my God, you were the greatest. He's like, but your Macho Man is even better. And Jay's like, I can't. My throat kind of hurts right now. Like, it was just like, oh, his Macho Man is such a physical thing.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen back when he was with TNA doing that Macho.
Oh, yeah, the black machismo.
Yeah. And he'd get the shoulders way up, and he'd get way and do
Oh,
it.
yeah,
And it's just
man.
like, I'm like, no. It was probably like physically painful at the end of recording. That he was just like, oh my God, my throat.
How did he talk like this?
I know. And I'm like, that's not even Savage's natural voice either.
No.
Savage made that character.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. This one's actually
Who's the
tough
one floating now?
because
hey,
Hiroshi. Okay. Shit. Okay.
we got 40 minutes.
I'm going with the Briscoes as well, just because of what I said earlier, and they recently won them.
And Ring of Honor is not one to do quick title changes often.
No, but when they do, it is like you grab the belt. A couple of months later, you're dropping the belt.
Yeah.
You are their transition champions get to hold something for a little longer
Yeah, they
than a
don't-
WWE transition champion where it's 24 hours
But the
sometimes.
thing is, like, I would say Ring of Honor doesn't really have transitional champions.
No.
They have, let's see how you do with this belt, kid. Or belts, kid, if you're kids. Give you a 6 months run. That's not a transitional.
No.
That's, there.
Well, I mean, the entire industry isn't like what it was in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, where you would have somebody hold a belt for 2,000 days.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta keep going. Okay, let's go. Go.
I cut you off again because of that.
I know.
All right. So next up, I've got Tomohiro Ishii versus Punishment Martinez. This is the other singles match. This is another singles match.
I'm gonna go with Punishment Martinez.
Really?
Yeah, I recognize the name. Yeah, that's really one of the reasons why. And when it comes down to this stuff, it's like, yeah, I recognize the name, so I'm gonna use it.
I mean, I don't blame you at all for that.
It was the same thing like I kind of did with the Sakura Genesis card.
I know.
It was like, that name sounds familiar. I'm gonna go with that guy. I'm pretty sure every time I did that, I lost that match.
I know.
I'm pretty sure I did.
All right. I'm going with Tomohiro Ishii.
There you go.
No particular reason.
Just like you want to try to win as many matches as you possibly can.
I really do.
This could backfire on you. though,
Oh, it'll either terribly backfire on me, or I'm going to next week come right in and be like, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and press play on your Queen soundtrack for We Are the Champions. Because the Daily is the champion now.
So you know what I can see happening is like you like clean up on this one, I clean up on this one.
Yeah.
And it just comes down to like somehow we just end up tied.
Yeah.
Like perfectly tied. Come on. 50-50 booking.
Real 50-50 booking. Yeah.
On accident.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
All right, next up, I've got one more of the singles match. It's Hangman Page versus Kota Ibushi.
Ooh.
Kota.
I'm going Ibushi.
See, this one's really tough because it's one half of the Golden Lovers.
Yes.
And I'm just like, oh. I mean, because storyline wise and having a show, would you then have Cody win later? And Ibushi come out and console a Kenny Omega who lost? Or would you have the Golden Lovers come out near the end of the show celebrate together.
I can't tell you.
I know.
Because
I know.
I know the results of that match.
You know the results of what match?
Of Kenny Omega, the Golden Lovers versus.
Yeah. Shut up.
So I can't say anything.
I know.
No, I'm gonna stick with Ibushi.
Okay. All right. I'm going Ibushi as well.
Yeah.
And that's purely from the heart because the Golden Lovers are an amazing tag team. I don't know how two guys who haven't technically wrestled together in 8 years have the timing down that well.
I know.
I'm like, yes, in reality, they've been training together.
Yeah.
But storyline wise, you're just like, they just came out and started helping each other one day. And look how well they work together.
It's that good.
Yeah. See, their love is what's guiding them through.
All right.
You know that tag team would never work in the WWE.
No.
It would be a joke.
Oh, I know.
But it works so well.
Oh, I know.
All right. Next up, I actually have it's the SoCal Uncensored versus Flip Gordon and the Young Bucks. It's the where the heck? Ladder match for the Ring of Honor World 6-Man. My mic is physically in the way of that edge of the screen. The ladder match for the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championship.
Who are the champions?
Currently, it's SoCal Uncensored. It's Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, Scorpio Sky. I know. You got Kazarian and Daniels, which to me, I loved that era of TNA with them.
Oh, I know.
Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Like those matches were almost every time some of the great highlights.
I'm gonna go with.
And then you got Flip Gordon and the Young Bucks.
I'm going with SoCal.
Okay.
Because I think this is gonna feed into the storyline of the Young Bucks being the heavyweights now and not being able to get a win.
Damn it!
So I'm going with.
Damn you!
I want to go with Young Bucks, but I think it's going to use this for that story.
You're using my reason.
I know.
Because I was saying that SoCal was going to, they're going to edge out the win.
Yeah.
And it just keeps coming down to that for some strange reason, since making the decision to be part of the IWGP heavyweight tag division, they just can't get, they can't get the win.
Yeah.
They just can't get a win suddenly.
Yeah.
Their team dynamic starts to break down, and it'll feed into the breakdown of the Elite.
No, I think eventually it'll feed into them eventually getting a win and winning the tag belts,
but there will be them leaving the Elite because of this.
Oh, I could see.
And it's their decision to leave. I mean, it's one of those also, Cody will probably scream at them one day that they don't get the win.
Yeah, like, how dare you? Cheat if you have to.
Yeah. And they're just like, hey, we're out there having fun. That's what it's always been
This
for
is
us.
not about fun.
This is
about
fun.
wins.
They're like, you know what? We're not part of this anymore.
Yeah, we're done.
I mean, they'll still be in the Being the Elite videos.
Yeah, of course.
Much like how Kenny is still part of the Being the Elite videos. Why? Why do you... Never mind.
Yep, we gotta keep going.
All right. Next up, I've got the Women of Honor Final.
We already talked... No, mine.
Yep, it's in mine. Never mind. It's Tenille.
Tenille Dashwood.
Tenille. All right. I actually have the next match is Kenny King versus Silas Young. Yeah, it's the last man standing match for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. What are you doing with your face over there?
Stretching my mouth out.
Okay.
My mouth is lazy. It's one of the reasons why I mumble, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So Kenny King is coming in as the World Television Champion.
And who's he facing again?
Silas Young.
Okay, so let's see. Silas Young was the last television champion. I know that. So I'm going with Kenny King again.
Okay.
Not that I would love to root against him because he stole my finisher. Your finisher is called the Twisted Mind, Kenny. Name it correctly. And it's not you go into a side state. You stand up, you slam them on their back down. That's how it's done.
You know what? Whatever.
It's like
I'm going with Silas Young on this one.
Okay.
just to hopefully get a win over you.
Yeah. Just to say, I got one more over you.
All right. So the second to last, the co-headlining match of that evening. Truth be told, it is the most anticipated match on the card.
Oh, yeah. By far.
It is Cody versus Kenny Omega. Personally, this match is going to have the dirtiest finish possible.
Probably.
You're going to have Ibushi come in.
Probably.
Hangman Page is going to come in.
Probably.
The Young Bucks might somehow get involved in here.
More than likely.
It is going to be the messiest finish to a match.
The messiest, non-messy, non-dirty, clean ending possible.
Yes. The thing is, though, I'm saying Cody is getting the win out of this one.
See, I was going with that myself. I want Kenny to win this.
I do, but
Because I want
Kenny has been booked very strong recently.
Oh, yeah.
I think that this is going to be the moment that you're like, that Cody gets to have the brag of, I beat you. I beat you. I beat you in that ring. I pinned you 1, 2, 3. And Kenny's just going to go, yeah, but you needed help.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Ibushi came out to take care of your goons who were attacking me.
Yep.
You know, it's just going to be one of those. That's how the story's going to... Cody's still like, win's a win. Doesn't matter. I got a win over you. And it's going to go that way all the way to anytime they get a match together.
Yeah. It's
going to be dirty. Cody's going to get the win out of it. And all the way until All In.
Yeah.
All In, it's going to be like... It's going to be a cage match. Cody can't get out. Cody can't have people come in.
Mm-hmm.
And no DQ. It's going to be that type of match over there. I'm not going to call that one.
Okay. But I'm going with Cody. I think he's going to win. But I think even if Kenny does win, they could still use that as a way to build towards it.
Right.
But it would be interesting to see how it goes. But yep.
I like the Cody gets the win.
Yeah.
And over the next period of promos, in his head, it was a clean win. He never received any help. He dominated Kenny the entire match. In reality, he was pretty much dominated until his friends came out, beat up Kenny, and then he got a quick roll-up pin.
Yeah. See, you know what I would think would be awesome for All In?
Yeah.
If it could happen? Is the main event of All In is Kenny Omega versus Cody, the American Nightmare Cody.
Yes.
With the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship versus the Ring of Honor Championship.
See, that would be cool, but I think that the belts would be too much.
Oh, no, I think it'd be a great thing to do because what better way to have two of the best, one coming from Japan as prizes.
But with how hot this story is,
I know. You don't
need the belts.
But I think it'd be a nice little thing.
It'd be cool. It would be awesome.
Even if it wasn't for the belts, they were the champions.
Okay. I would like to see them be champion. I would like to see Kenny get that championship.
I think it's only a matter of time.
It's either going to be, a matter of time before he gets it, or it's going to be the one thing he can't.
Yeah.
You always have that one championship that you're just like, I can't get it.
Yeah.
Every time the stars have aligned to get me to that spot, I just can't finish.
Yep.
All right, and the final match of the evening for Supercard, Dalton Castle, the Ring of Honor champion, versus Marty Scurll.
Squirrel?
God damn it. I'm now, I don't know. Like, I'm super hyped about Cody and Kenny.
Yeah.
But this match...
Oh, yeah.
Because of the fact that, like, first of all, Marty is a in-ring, like, he will just pick somebody apart.
Oh, yeah.
Dalton Castle, it's a heel versus heel situation. Not entirely, but
no, it's just like
Dalton Castle's that one in-betweener who doesn't just constantly swing in one direction or the other. He kind of holds that line where he's just like, I'm not really a heel, but I'll cheat.
Yeah.
I'll beat the crap out of you outside the ring. I'll jump you early. But at the same time, do I need to do that?
Yeah.
Do you need to force me to do that? You don't need to force me to do that.
So it's definitely that, and like Like when,
But at the same time, how weird would it be to then close the show? Cody gets to brag about beating Kenny. Marty gets to go home the Ring of Honor champion.
I know.
That puts a strain on the Elite.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It'd be one of those things. That'd be an interesting story.
Yeah.
I'm going with Squirrel.
All right. I feel that to me lends more in the long run.
Not just that, but I still think it's a little early to take the belt off of Dalton.
Okay.
But I think if you're gonna put it on anyone, Marty's the one to do it because he's so over.
I know.
He is so over. And like I said, when you tie things back to the Elite and what's going on, this adds more issues to that.
Yeah.
I'd beat Kenny Omega.
I'm Ring of Honor champion.
And Marty just over there like he has a belt over his
He's
shoulder.
just like, and like
He doesn't even say anything.
Matt or Nick are like, aren't you? And he's like, shh.
Yeah.
Shh. Just be quiet about that. Who?
Okay, those are our predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Again, down in the comment section, tell us if you agree or disagree with our predictions. Who do you think is going to win at NXT and the Supercard of Honor? And, well, that's the end of part 1. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.
See ya!